Welcome to Daily Dose. My name is Robert. That's my pal Susan, who's in an ice storm in Austin.
Yes.
And you may not know my friend Shabbir. He's been with us once before at the All In. He's back. Hi, Shabbir.
Hi, Robert.
It is great to see you. Shabbir, we were talking right before we got on here with the dose. And Susan, keep doing magic tricks. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
No worries. Shabbir, we're talking that you, as a player, also a person with Parkinson's, an improv player, have actually put together your own list of benefits and things that you've noticed. Go into that a little for me as to what you've noticed, why you like improv, and how you think it's helpful.
Sure. So one of the things I like is because I'm in the past an engineer. My mind is engineering, and so it takes time for me to create something because I'm always afraid of it won't make sense or it's not logical and all that. And what that means is it restricts me for what I can do and cannot do. So this list that I said kind of allows me to be free, so to speak. And because of that, it also kind of develops this other right-directed brain, what I call versus left logical directed brain. Now, that's the whole idea. It gives you a new intellectual, new intellect, so to speak. That's why, and also it allows me to accept things in my life. I'm more trying to think about it like, with my wife. A lot of time when I notice that when we are arguing is because I have no but no or no but rather than yes and, right? So what happens is you get mad at each other and you all know what that means. So that's the whole idea behind it. These activities like the gym, when you're working your muscle in the gym, physical, this allows you to work your brain and other things, and even gestures and stuff. Doesn't have to be just intellectually brain, but that's what allows me to do. And I'm perfectly, and because of the supporting environment, it just basically makes so that I'm a lot more easy to make mistakes, which is what you have to do, as you said. Really, what I believe is mistakes are the engine that drives the activities, right? Without that, the activities would be stumped. We'd be stumped by it. So yeah, go ahead, Susan. I know.
Well, I'm just loving this because you're speaking our language. It's you're very tuned into the way we like to think and play.
Yeah.
Shabbir, I'm interested because of this engineering background, how it meets your mind in that space. So speak toward that, a scientific approach to improvisation.
Well, I don't know if I should say that because really I don't want to be a scientific approach in a sense that just the fact that I know scientifically proven that when you do this activity, it does develop a different space of mind.
Right.
Science shows that. That's it. But after that, you throw the science out and just do it.
That's so funny you say that, Shabbir, because as you know, we've talked some. My PhD experience, my foray into science formally, was at times very challenging and difficult because many people within that realm would not do exactly what you were saying. They were not willing to let go of any of their preconceived notions. And if it didn't fit within their narrow quantitative view of what science is, and by the way, science is much broader than quantitative. Qualitative has a total realm just as equally valid. If they wouldn't let go of that, it would therefore push me into a corner to say either be in defense mode or accept that you're not part of this. And I think science is a big calling as a community to open its walls and its borders to say there's more going on in the human experience.
And actually, that would be interesting to rather than saying, hey, this doesn't fit or science, this cannot be explained scientifically. In a sense, it does, because the intellectual, it's not like there's a certain preconceived notion of science. And that may not. I really like what, I don't know if you know Howard Gardner.
No, tell me about Howard Gardner.
Howard Gardner is an educator and a philosopher. I think philosopher or psychologist, I can't remember. But he did research and came up with the theory of multiple intelligence.
Okay, I've heard of this.
And as a matter of fact, what happens is that I like his quote. It's not how smart you are, it's how are you smart.
Oh, excellent.
That's very
I
good.
love that quote from Howard Gardner. So
Thank you for that.
I'm going to hold you right there, Shabbir, because we're at time, but I want to continue this. We're going to do another dose in just a moment. Thank you for this first episode. Hang tight, because Shabbir's coming back. We'll see you on the next dose.